to the workshop that started into Chandra's stream just a second ago of flash fiction writing competitions. This is writing between the lines, meaning the guidelines that you have. So practice makes progress, as one of her slides said. We are going to be moving quickly. So yes, welcome to AWC 2025 to this workshop. And we are looking forward to flying through this. But be ready. Go ahead right now. Open your Word document or notebook, whatever you have to use. Bring it on, and that's fine if I don't have a mod. I got Chandra here. It's fine. But bring it in. We'll be good. All right. So Chandra and I are going to be doing this with you. Chandra, did you create a Google Doc? If not, I got one created and I can.
I did. I just sent it to you.
Oh, you just sent it to me. You're on it. Okay. Let me jump over. We're writing in a Google Doc. We will be sharing our stuff with you. So remind me the name of the woman that was in the Brandon Sanderson as a guest speaker.
That was with Mary Robin.
Mary Robin. Okay, so she had an excellent point of doing this test of like 2 minutes. You're going to write one sentence or two sentences that includes this information. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. I'm going to, do I even have, yes, I have my cell phone. I'm going to use my cell phone as a timer because it will work faster. But the main thing is that we are going to be moving quickly, and Chandra and I will be writing with you as well, trying to get this in. Now, because Chandra and I created this stuff, we are picking for each other the prompts and the elements. So that way we didn't have time to mentally turmoil this thing. And so Mama Maggie brought in that she is going to be doing the challenge later because we got her addicted to flash fiction writing. What's great about this challenge that we're about to do is that you can come back to this and pick a different set of prompts and stuff, because I got some to pick up from. And welcome, Leon from Jamaica. Appreciate it. All right. So there's the intro. First, pick your genre. If you are drawing a blank on a genre, I put a list there to work off of. Now, this genre, it can be something that you're well versed in, or it can be something that you don't touch on. Chandra, what's my genre?
Your genre is going to be horror.
Ooh, evil. Chandra, your genre is going to be children.
All right.
For anyone who doesn't follow us, we just pick the exact opposite of what we normally write. So Chandra picked horror for me. I usually don't kill off my characters, and pick children for Chandra because she usually kills off her characters. All right, so go ahead, write in the chat, because we are doing Account Buddy a little bit, and you know, if it's written in the chat, that means you're going to do it. So pick your genre and put it in. Next, while you're picking your genre and typing those in, if I can find my mouse, there we go. We are going to pick 2 elements for our 100-word flash. So you can pick an object, an emotion, an action, or a word. Now, I put in the rules, the guidelines that you would normally see associated with these. So object can be considered by another name. So as long as, for example, a car is also an auto. And so as long as that object appears and you can list it in different ways, you're good to go. Emotion must be a present feeling. So we're talking not past tense, not a flashback or whatever. Now, a flashback could cause the present feeling, but the guideline there is it's got to be felt in the story in the moment that the story is taking place. Action can be an on-page flashback of the person remembering they got a flat tire that morning, maybe flat tire, which, by the way, was one of my actions, one of my prompt things before, not in this one. It can be a present. It could be a present action, or it was the person having a flashback to the flat tire they had just a moment ago. And then word must be spelled out as provided. Using Chandra's example, hat. I specified here, you can't make it plural here. So you wouldn't be able to put an S at the end or call it a top hat, like a hyphen word or whatever. It would have to be hat. So that is the guidelines here. So now pick your two, write it in the chat. Chandra, what are my two?
Your two are going to be surprise.
No,
And
just object, emotion, action, word.
Oh, sorry.
I will give the names in a bit of what's associated.
Okay. Let's say then you're going to do emotion.
Emotion. Okay.
And action.
And action.
And
All
what
right.
are mine?
In that case, I'm going to give you object and word.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. So now you're probably curious what your prompt is going to be for anyone in chat. Your object is timekeeper. So remember, the rule said that a timekeeper, that's pretty open-ended. So all the synonyms of timekeeper. The emotion, anticipation. I swear we were not watching Rocky Horror Picture Show when we were setting this up. Action is counting, someone counting. Which I should probably be writing these down just to make sure I remember. Trust me, you always want to have your prompts like in front of you so you can constantly glance to have that guidance. So, and then the last one, the word is provoke. So you can't say provokes, it's as it's listed. So that's it's always a challenge for sure. All right, now using Mary Robbins' method, and I need to make sure that I get to my timer. Pretty much, you're just going to have to trust me on the time. But everyone, hopefully you got your genre, your two prompts, sort of two elements that you have to include, and you're ready to go. You have your document ready. All right, the next thing is write a sentence that introduces the characters and the location. All right, so hopefully you had plenty of time to brainstorm a little bit. And Chandra and I will be writing this in our Google Docs. You'll hear typing from me because I want y'all to hear the timer ending at the same time I do. That way we're not held up on me trying to click right away. But Chandra and I will be writing this with you, and we may potentially be able to share at the end of this. We're going to see. We got a short amount of time. All right, so take 2 minutes, write a sentence that introduces the character or characters. Hopefully it's just one. It might be easier. And the location. Ready, set, go. right. 2 minutes is up. It goes by quick. I know. I'm still typing my last like 2 words. All right. So now we have picked our we've wrote a sentence that introduces our character and location. Hopefully you already are getting that vibe that you're going for with the genre by choosing a location. Next, we're going to take another 2 minutes and write a sentence that indicates the genre, even though I just said it. The location should have helped set this up. And and by the way, yeah, feel free to write your stuff into the chat, share with others. But the next thing is 2 minutes, and now we're introducing genre. So you expand upon this location. In my case, I'm definitely going to deal with some darkened hallways, maybe some eyes move in portraits. I don't know what. But we are going to take another 2 minutes in 3, 2, 1. All right. Those 2 minutes are up. Everyone, if you are, even if you're wordy or you're not, do not scan your word count. Drafting is for getting the information on the page. Editing is for holding yourself accountable for the word count. I know our goal is 100 words, but we're good to go. For anyone who wishes to publicly share their stories, you may, but it is not a requirement. And again, you can come back to this workshop later and go forth. All right. Next, we're going to take 4 minutes to write in the item, action, emotion, or object. For in 2 to 3 sentences. So this is where you're going to pull in your one of your things. So I'm going to be pulling in emotion and action. So we'll take 4 minutes in 3, 2, 1.
Are you going to free help?
That was my son. Don't worry, we still got time. All right. Last one. And we are definitely cutting it close on time. Now we're going to write the ending of the story. 2 minutes to wrap this up. What conclusion is going to happen? 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That is the end. I am posting into the chat my story real quick, but you can follow Chandra and my flashes. You can see it. We're going to post it in our newsletters so that feel free to follow it. I know I haven't posted my newsletter in a while, but feel free to follow it. And you'll see it, as well as we are going to edit these. But that is time, unfortunately. I want to make sure everyone's got plenty of time for the next stream. And I will let you know, I got 96 words starting out. Now, some of you may have gotten more than that. That's okay.
Yeah, I got 155.
Exactly. See, it happens. I'm just trying to remember where I left off on my copy and paste and stuff. So yeah, feel free to write in your in your in the chat. God, I can't. This is what happens when I multitask. Feel free to write in the chat your word count so everyone can see what happens. And if you're reading this or watching this on the back end, go and put it in the comments, because you won't be held to the word count that we are in posting in the chat. So appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely leave them in the comments itself, because you can put your whole story in there. And if you want some feedback or some thoughts, put a little note, and we'll go back through later, and we'll
Yes.
give you some feedback and some notes, or just say hey, and we saw your story, and we love it. So thank y'all.
Thanks for coming, and look forward to the next streams. I love that some people got 106 words. That's something manageable. 120, 150, 3. Sorry, I dropped 3. Everything. But yeah, looking forward to reading everyone's stories in the comments. But have fun on AWC 2025. We are going to be watching extensively for the next coming weeks for sure. And thanks for watching on the back end too. If you came back and tried it again, appreciate it.
Absolutely.